Here's the man Corvus, and we've seen this guy really evolve.
Making his way
since
to the ring
beginning.
first,
Oh, yeah.
representing
Corvus
Phoenix Pro
loves working the
Wrestling
Phoenix.
from Dead City, California. Weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the Fallen Star, Corvus.
A new look for Corvus. He's shaved the head, he's going with red, and he's the man who's trying to do it from the city of dead. It's Corvus, and he's going to take on someone who you know very well in the Pistolero.
That's right, El Pistolero, one of the hottest up-and-coming competitors over the last few years up and down the California coast, but not just in California. Pistolero is a man who's been traveling all over the globe, especially the United States and Mexico over the last few years with matches in Mexico City, New York, New Jersey, all over California, Oregon, Arizona, Texas, Colorado. This is a man who knows his way around a map, who has spent time on the loop doing his thing.
And his opponent making his way to
inside
the
the
ring,
squared circle.
representing Gold Rush Pro Wrestling and being accompanied by the Cowboy Charlie. He hails from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 219 pounds. He is a member of the Resident Cowboys, El Pistolero, Julio Pedroza.
That's right, gentlemen. Julio Pedroza. This man is a house of fire. When you see him get in that squared circle, I guarantee you, you will be impressed.
So our second match of the night, El Pistolero and Corvus. And El Pistolero with Charlie with him.
That's right, members of the Resident Cowboys. These guys have been the Resident Cowboys that have been enthralled in a battle at Gold Rush Pro Wrestling against the Creepy Show Carnival, who I'm so glad they are not here tonight. Those guys give me nightmares upon nightmares upon nightmares. They've been involved in a horrific set of battles. You can see all those on youtube.com/Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. But tonight, it is about Gold Rush versus PPW. In this matchup, Julio Pedroza versus Corvus.
PPW Petaluma, the YouTube channel for Phoenix Pro Wrestling. And you're right. Hey, you know how creepy those guys are.
I agree.
We've
I
seen
agree.
them.
I agree with everything.
We've seen them. They are
said
creepy.
here. Now, I like something you said earlier about how Corvus is going with a little different look tonight. One of the things I like about Corvus, he mixes things up. Different look every time. We've seen 3 matches from him so far in PPW, and he's kind of approached each one in a different way. You can never quite pin him down what he's going to do.
And let me guess, he's come to the ring with a different mask every single
Different
time,
mask,
right?
different look, different set of moves, different strategy. Every time we've seen him, he's mixed it up.
I've known this man for many years. Well, I don't know if you even want to call him a man still these days, as he's out there. He's different.
He's out there.
We've seen him with Truex, and those guys together. They
Ooh.
have this really weird magnetism. And like Corvus, this is a little guy, Corvus. This guy, he's not supposed to be here. This right here, I'm not a big fan of this. We know Corvus is out there, but don't go too far. Hey, wait a minute.
Come on, this is not. This
He's
is
got by the
uncalled
vest.
for, guys. Come on. Is this what PPW is all about? Assaulting little children?
And El Pistolero saying, no, you cannot do that to Charlie. And he sends him in, and, well, good for El Pistolero for taking
For
care
the record,
of business.
no, assaulting little children, not one of the things in our charter.
No, that's something we don't like here, so don't worry about it. That's not going to happen.
It's technically not in our charter that we don't, but we didn't think we needed to put it in there.
We don't have a rule in the dressing room that says explicitly get all the kids involved in the match. That's not how it's supposed to work.
There's an understanding.
And so Corvus getting advantage after El Pistolero is able to come on back and save his man Charlie. And now nice move there by El Pistolero, nipping up and grabbing the wrist lock himself.
Pistolero take control of this match early on. Great leg drop across the bicep and tricep there of Corvus. Now grabbing that key lock down on the mat.
So that overhand wrist lock now, and you say, yeah, he's trying to key that arm. He's got it now. Corvus trying to find some way to relieve the pressure, trying to go down and under there, and he does. He grabs the wrist and goes into the hammerlock, headlock, and he's back in control. So this is a matchup that I think is going to be very interesting. You talked about the fire that El Pistolero has. Corvus is a guy who will take a shortcut here and there, and he's not afraid to just get down and dirty either. And so El Pistolero is going to have to be prepared for that. Is there, you can see he took the bandana off El Pistolero. And his headlock takeover is El Pistolero.
I mentioned Corvus mixing it up and bringing different styles. This is probably the most kind of snug grappling that we've seen out of him so far in PPW. We haven't really seen him take it to the mat.
And so there he is. You can see, look at that. Look at him lock the hands there so that he can try and find some way to keep balance while his head is between the legs and the head scissors. And right there, it allows him to shift his weight. Still got his head there. Now reaches up, grabs the headlock. Nicely done.
There's that agility for you from Julio Pedroza, able to get out of harm's way and get right back on the offensive.
Yeah. And Corvus knows that Pedroza's got that resolve. He's really got to be aware that it's going to take a lot to take him down. And Corvus, he's going to get it. Nicely done by El Pistolero, and a duck of the clothesline, and he's going to go up in a Rana.
There you go. Nice Huracan Rana there from Pistolero, using that lucha-style offense. Here's a man who trained at the All-Pro Wrestling Garage at the boot camp and then went on to the Revolution School and learned from Revolution Pro more ways about lucha and other American styles and Japanese style. This is a man who is very well-traveled and has a lot of great wrestling knowledge.
Both of these men are two of the more proficient Bay Area workers. They work all over the place, every fed. It's like they're trying to get as much experience as possible.
Pedroza's trying to, nicely done. He forced Corvus to go after him, but the second time, Corvus nails him with the basement drop kick.
On point, too.
Right in the temple and on the nose. That was excellent timing there from Corvus. And now going to work on Pedroza, choking him out on that top rope. Referee is right there in position to make that count, though.
And Corvus, we talked about it, taking those shortcuts, someone that is just going to look at him taking the bandana, the other bandana. We saw him throw one away, and now using the second one to try and choke out Pedroza.
And we can call them shortcuts with Corvus, but one thing that Corvus excels at is in-match adjustments.
Yes.
He knows when something's not working, and he's not afraid to immediately switch up his game.
There's a kick right to the small of the back, and now he's ready another one. Drives a knee right into the face, and now he's just going to rub it right onto the side of the cheekbone area there, side of the nose. And Corvus not messing around here now that he's in control, and he's again going to the side of the face, and that nose grinding the face of Pedroza into the mat.
Well, Corvus, it looks like he's trying different techniques that are viable ways of trying to make your opponent's eyes water. If he's able to do that, Pedroza won't be able to see. And he's in a world of trouble if Corvus can make his eyes water and force him to go blind essentially for the rest of the match.
Let's start with the drop kick. He got the drop kick right in there. Now Pedroza having to battle back here. We talked about the resolve of El Pistolero. He goes in, but Corvus catches him, and that was a beautiful clothesline.
Found its mark right on the spot. Perfect opportunity for a cover. Look at that left leg holding down the right shoulder. Excellent move there from Corvus.
A 2 count there. Now just a blatant choke. We don't need any of that here. And look at that. Right until just before that 5 count. He is taking every last second he can. And so now, full Nelson. What does he have here? So Corvus going to sling him in, and then into Giri. Well done, Corvus.
Great step up Insecurity. Going for the cover lateral press. 2. But he got his foot on that rope.
And not only is Corvus trapping that right arm again, but that knee strike was right to similar spot as he hit that low drop kick earlier.
So he's trying to go for some knockout shots here, it looks like.
I want to say great positioning there from Jacob Lee, a referee graduate of the Gold Mine in Pacifica, California, in the perfect position so that he was able to see that foot on the bottom rope.
So now Corvus with that kind of hangman's bulldog, and now he goes and a super knee right into the face.
Did you hear the impact on that?
Cover, 1, 2, and only 2.
And it looks like there's a little bit of crimson starting to form in the mouth of Julio Pedroza. That's a danger sign for El Pistolero.
And you can see he's going right for those strikes to the face. Corvus off the ropes, and he goes with the shotgun kick right to the face and sends El Pistolero to the floor. And now Pedroza's up 1 knee on the apron. trying to get himself back in, and he's been on the wrong side of a lot of this in the match. Now slingshots him in, and Pedroza tried to land on his feet. Now he's up. Corvus charges. El Pistolero off the ropes.
Oh, here we go!
Crossbody. Nicely done. And could this be the moment? Could this be the time where El Pistolero finds that fire, that resolve that John Roberts was talking about?
Pistolero fighting back with that flying forearm. Great offense, on fire right now. Pistolero is firing up. He's getting animated. He's getting excited. Here we go, belly to belly. Suplex, just slamming him on his spine. Pistolero going for the cover. Hooks that outside leg. 2, is it going to be enough for the 3? No.
Corvus found the way, Eric.
And Pistolero was
does.
slow to get that cover. He's a little winded right now. He had a lot taken out of him. You wonder if he was a little bit quicker, a little bit fresher, if that wouldn't have been it. But
so overhand chop by Pedroza. And now he's going to send him in. No, Corvus reverses. Oh, he might be going for that half and half suplex. There's the clothesline. We saw him hit that into a win his last match here. Oh, and El Pistolero just barely gets that left shoulder up.
Pistolero barely got that shoulder up on that.
How close was that?
That trapped arm clothesline, that is what Corvus used to finish off the win in their tag match with him and Truex at the last PPW show. And here, he's going to send Pistolero to the outside. Ooh, that's hardwood out there, folks. No mats here. And now Corvus being held off, and the referee looks like he's going to make his count, but Charlie's up on the apron, and Corvus sees him. Charlie,
get out of there. Charlie, if you can hear me, get out of there.
Oh, boy, the hat's off, and Corvus is going to bring Charlie in.
Where's security? We need security in the ring right now.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, he gets the big boot. Goes up. Oh, and the reverse DDT.
Yeah. What? Way to go, Charlie.
I didn't know Charlie had it in him.
Charlie with that.
Oh, Corvus, look out.
Inverted DDT following the tilt-a-whirl.
But there's Pedroza.
Corvus might not want to turn around.
Here it comes.
Yeah!
And down it goes.
Pedroza, 2, 3.
Got him.
Good night, Corvus.
And there's one for the Gold Rush.
And your winner by pinfall, the resident cowboy, El Pistolero, Julio Pedroza.
And you know what? Corvus should have known better. He really should have.
I mean, you can say Corvus should have known better. I'm not sure how many people were expecting a 12-year-old to deliver an inverted spinning DDT.
Yeah.
But I certainly wasn't myself.
We started young at the gold mine.
That is immediate karma, paying back Corvus for going after Charlie in the first place.
And look at that Charlie chants come up. I mean, we've heard stories of Eddie Guerrero bridging out, 5 years old, in his father's ring.
Right? You got to start somewhere.
And Corvus not happy, but
and wrestling fans,
this is
let's give it up for Cowboy Charlie and El Pistolero, Julio Pedroza.
And nicely done by Charlie there to help out Julio Pedroza. El Pistolero and the Charlie chants ring out amongst the Phoenix Pro faithful.